Good, y'all. Man, I had to take the time out to just get this off my chest. I'm not sure if y'all aware, but on November 6th, King Von was shot and killed in Atlanta, Georgia, after a altercation that he had with another group of gentlemen who were also part of a music clique as well. The reason why I'm making this video today is to kind of address something that's been on my mind for a long time. And I don't know if a lot of y'all know, but I'm from Chicago originally. But I moved to Maryland when I was pretty young. So I was pretty much able to avoid growing up in that environment. But I'm definitely not ignorant to what that environment entails. I have family members who were brought up in it. Family members who were part of gangs and part of that gang activity. Family members who have been, put in jail for murder due to the gang activity. So it's not like I'm not aware of what goes on. And I'll just go on and say this. I've never really been the type of person that likes or listens heavily to Chicago trap music. I've heard some of it before, but it's not the type of music that I feel like I can listen to and be inspired by it, be motivated to transform, be motivated to be better. It really is just, it seems like it's just a cycle of glorifying violence, glorifying revenge, glorifying murder, glorifying gang activity. And it just made me think about something. It's almost like if the government, if the Marines had a rap group, if the Navy or the Army had a rap group, and all they rapped about was, the things they do to be in that service, the ways they prepare, what they gonna do when they see the enemy, what happened when they saw the enemy, rapping about KIAs and MIAs and POWs and things of that nature. Like, I really wouldn't want to hear about that. I really wouldn't want to subscribe to listening to that. And it's no different with the Chicago drill music scene. I think that at some point, we've lost so many young men so early due to violence. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. And there's a lot of people who we don't know who have died in the streets. A lot of innocent people who have also died in the streets due to this Chicago trap music lifestyle. And, not too long ago, a few months ago, we lost FPG Duck. Before that, it was many others before them, YMW Melly, KA. What's the dude's name? Man, I forgot. There's so many of them. Like, my mind is drawing a blank. I mean, because it's so many different names to name. But I go on and say this, rest in peace to King Von. Rest in peace to FPG Duck. Rest in peace to any young person or old person for that matter, but more particularly the young people who are coming up in that environment who think that it's okay to continue to broadcast and glorify, that gang and that trap lifestyle. It is what it is. It's just that. It's a trap. I'm pretty sure that the people who are above King Von, the people who are above FPG Duck, I'm pretty sure they didn't look like you or I. I'm pretty sure they were probably of Caucasian or Jewish persuasion, and they were padding their pockets based off of the talents of those young people who we lost. And here's another thing I want to say. Look, if you talented, if you feel like you got a way with words, if you feel like you good with music, use your energy, use that talent, use that skill to inspire and motivate and uplift only. Don't use it to put someone down. Don't use it to mock or speak about revenge or speak about harmful, violent things. Don't use your energy for that. All that energy does is permeate that energy coming back to you. And we've seen it happen over and over and over and over again. And like, it's sad because, you know, after FBG Duck got killed, and like I knew that him and Vaughn was supposed to have beef and whatnot. Like they was always kind of going back and forth on each other, talking about smoking op packs, this, op packs that, blah, 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 blah. I felt like it was just a matter of time before we lost another one of those artists from violence. And lo and behold, it's come to pass. And Vaughn was a very talented rapper and kind of a cool guy. You know, I used to watch some of his videos. I mean, I didn't always agree with some of the things he said, but I mean, you could tell what people say and who they are inside is not always the same. I mean, you can pick up a person's vibe and energy inwardly, as opposed to what they rap about, as opposed to what they say. And that pretty much goes for all those guys. You know, I know they was, to the heart, you know, good people. You know, everybody, when they born, deserve dignity. That means just straight up respect, straight up love, straight up care, just because they're a person. You know, a living, breathing human being, just like you, just like I. And I know that sometimes that the situations and the environment and the experiences have a way of kind of dictating our defense mechanisms, the ways that we move, but it never takes away from, you know, that bottom line of us being people first, excuse me, who are worthy of dignity, kindness, and respect. And I just challenge, you know, anybody who is in that environment, you know, to see it for what it is. Like, fighting over gang signs and gang colors and street blocks is pointless. You don't own those areas. You're not getting getting taxed from it. It's not providing for you. All it is just a means of division. And that division has caused so many acts of violence, so many innocent lives lost so young, and it's really becoming a problem. It's been a problem. We have to start valuing each other. And first off, we got to start valuing ourselves. You know, I understand that some people in situations where they have no other means. And it's sad to say, but systematically, it's supposed to be that way. You know, that's how the system is set up for some of us. You grow up in that environment, it's not a whole lot of resources. You know, it's almost like they know that eventually you're going to break down and, you know, take the lower path, take the lower vibration. And that's crime, that's violence, that's drugs, that's gangs, that's all that. But I challenge us to come together and, like I said, if you got a musical talent, use it for good. You know, if you want to fight, you know, join the service. You know, do it the right way. If you want to throw hands, become a boxer. You know, go in the gym and train. You know, start a training business where you train other people to fight as well. But be advocates for peace, man. All this violence, all this negativity it's just wasted energy because it comes back negatively. Negative energy never turns positive. And I think we need to stop glorifying that trap lifestyle. I think the artists need to stop allowing that vibration to rule their lives and rule their existence and start using their skills and using their talents for good only. And just holding on and trusting the process and loving yourselves and then loving your brother, man. It don't matter what block you from. It don't matter where you live at. We all in the same state, same nation. So it shouldn't matter where a person lives. They don't have any control over that. They don't have any control over that. So why are we using that as a means to make that person an enemy? And why are we allowing our circumstances to be weaponized by people who take advantage of us over and over and over again? Why? So, once again, rest in peace, King Von. Rest in peace, Duck. Rest in peace, all the other people who've lost their lives on those cold streets through violence, through gang activity. It's time for us to come together. It's time for us to acknowledge that there's a problem, and it's time for us to actually take accountability for being part of the solution as opposed to being part of the problem. So I just hope these words resonate with someone. Remember, it's all about trying to be the best version of yourself. Make sure you're loving yourself. Make sure you're loving others, and don't allow life's experiences and life circumstances to take you away from those two things. Y'all be blessed.
Fear is a factor. Same lies all the time, just like a guild of actors. Fear is the factor. Same lies all the time, just like a guild of actors. I'm so sick of this repetitive ridiculousness. It's not arsenal but marginal, why y'all keep missing this? Let us all picture this, music made to make you better. Now go and grab Berettas and execute vendettas. All I hear is slick.